Hey guys, what's going on? It is Friday, September 23rd. It's about 9 o'clock. I just woke up a little while ago. I'm about to get ready to head out to Ro and T's daughter's house. I'm going over to talk to her and go over a few things that I need to know about both dogs and the house and whatnot. I just wanted to go over a list with her and to know because, like I mentioned before, one time wasn't enough because there was, you know, such a great um, time before they have to go. Now, I thought there were 2 weeks left of this month, and the last week is where they're leaving. And unfortunately, I came to the knowledge that they're leaving tomorrow. And Ro told me yesterday at church, she's like, no, they're leaving tomorrow. They're leaving Saturday. It's the last week of the month. It's the last week. I'm like, oh, I don't know where I got that. And I talked to her the beginning of this week, and I said, well, when are you leaving? And she says, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I still got time. I'm saying to myself, and I'm like, no, I don't. No. So they're leaving tomorrow early morning, like about 1 in the morning. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get some things together. I got to take care of a few things here, and then I'm gonna head back over there because with the two dogs, they got the shock collars and they're dual shock collars, channel 1, channel 2, to know which dog it affects, and treats and time frames that they can't go out. Anyways, that is what I'm going to be doing today, and I got some things straightened out here. I have the box that I had the food processor that I bought many years ago, and I bought for dough to make dough. My dad wanted to make dough for pizza, so I bought that for him because the food processor was smaller and it was easy to make dough that way. So all you do is put the stuff in and you whirl it around. If you want to make pie dough, you got that. So that was that box that was here on the floor. Now that's gone. I got rid of that. I swept and mopped, and I put that food processor in the bottom of the drawer, bottom of the cabinet, bottom of the drawer, and it actually fit. And that's how big that thing is. And there's a bowl on the bottom there too. Like there's another attachment that goes on. Same thing. It's like a bowl. But anyways, I'm glad I finally took it out of the box. It only took me a few years. So, everything is just all bad, guys. Everything's all just right. And I don't like it. It's like I'm just faced with all this crap, and I really got to get rid of it. I got to do something. Now I'm expecting a shipment for my sensors to come next week, hopefully, and I'll be staying over there with the dogs, and I'm gonna have to come back and actually get it here. I'm not gonna have it sent to their house and pay extra money to have it sent to the house. I'm just gonna let it come here, and I'm gonna just pick it up and bring it inside because I'm not gonna have it sent there and I gotta lug it back home. I'm not dealing with that. I'm just gonna, It's funny because it's every time I gotta do something, I gotta be home for this thing, or they just leave it there and I'll just come back and get it. I wanted to mention, because I said I think I might have said this in a previous vlog, and I haven't even gotten to them yet. I mentioned that when I had my eye surgery, I did every day I did an update and what to expect and the progression that was happening as I was recovering. And I didn't upload it because it was in April. So I said I was going to make a separate video, and it's going to be separate videos like I do when I did the Dexcom stuff and the shirt folding hack and all that stuff. Everything's going to be separate. I have basically how to, but this is going to be a thing that's going to help people that have had the surgery for the torn retina, and to know what they can expect, what they can expect, and figured it would help people. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So look out for that. So just came from Ro and T's daughter's house. Went over everything with me with the dogs and with the food and how the shock collar works. And if I leave a couple hours longer than I would expect it to go out for,
just make sure to put the puppy in the cage with the food and water, because she's still a puppy. She's about a year old. And, they like certain things. They're kind of, picky, the dogs. So, I got to deal with that. And that's fine. Everything went well. But they're going to be leaving Sunday instead of Saturday, only because uh, Ray's father-in-law is in the hospital. He's been suffering with a lot of bad health issues past week or so. So they went to see him in the hospital and stuff like that. So instead of leaving Saturday, they're going to leave Sunday. They're going to just leave a day later, which is okay. And I'm going to be going there about 5:30, 6 maybe, right before they leave on Sunday. So, hey guys, what's going on? It's Sunday, September 24th, and I just got out of church just a few minutes ago. And unfortunately, I got some bad news. Rose's daughter Ray called me earlier while I was in church, and she wanted to let me know that she was going to cancel the trip to where they were going, and her husband wasn't too comfortable of going away so far away, a 32-hour trip, round trip, and he wanted to be close in the event that something happened to his father. And unfortunately, his father has gotten worse. They had to increase his oxygen level to 35%, and I had to give him a feeding tube because he wasn't getting the nutrients he was supposed to be getting. So, but he wants to still go away, but he doesn't want to go so far away that he can't make it. You know what I mean? He didn't feel comfortable being far like that. So, and another reason being is that because they wanted to take their little son on vacation as he was thinking he was going, and they didn't want to confuse him, because he's young and he doesn't know what's going on with his grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it'll be like a 2-hour, 3-hour trip away, but at least he'll still be, close. That way he doesn't have to travel 32 hours, God forbid, like I said, in the event it does, God forbid. So that's what they're deciding. So they're going to let me know what they're going to be planning to do. I still will be able to watch the dogs. So I'm on watch for that. And I'm just going to go home and still prepare. She says, I'm sorry about the inconvenience. I said, no, don't even worry about it. I said, I understand what you guys are going through. I said, because I did that with my father. I've been through it. I said, he was in the hospital and he was in the home. And I said, I didn't feel comfortable going. But then I'm like, my father's like, who cares? Go. I'm like, all right. But, you still get that. You still feel, bad that you're going to leave your father or you're not going to be available, God forbid, emergency. So, but from their perspective, I understand that's a 32-hour round trip where they're going, and you don't want to be that far away, you know. So that's the update on them, and I'm not, taking care of them unless they alternate plan that it's close by.